Hello, sir. How are you? All right, have a nice day. Still hiking along, but happy to get 3 liters of fresh, clean water from that faucet at this little picnic area. It'd be a great place to camp, but I think there's no camping allowed here, so I'm gonna keep moving towards the shelter. Got to tote 6 pounds of water, but it looked like the water at the shelter was gonna be kind of tough to get way downhill, so it'll be worth it. So I'm about to head back down the trail this way. Ooh, it's after 8, still hiking. Probably pulling the headlamp out soon, but I got some water and I'm just 2.3 from the shelter, so got some rain kind of in the area, but I think I might be okay. It looks like the shower may pass through later, but I think I can get there before then, hopefully. If not, I'll pull up my rain jacket, my pack cover, do what I got to do. It's a pretty easy hike, kind of, but I have to climb the pinnacle, so if I get there before dark, I may have a good view for you guys, but I'm not sure. It's actually starting to drizzle right now, so I'll definitely have to keep moving and keep an eye on the rain. If it picks up any, I'll have to definitely get the rain gear out. Hey, good morning, everybody. Believe it or not, it is day 100 on the Appalachian Trail. Almost seems kind of surreal. Like, no matter how far I've gotten, I would have at one time thought there was no way I could like stay in the woods basically and hike for 100 days consecutively. Well, obviously not hiking 100 days. You know, there's some zeros in there and stuff, but whew, very cool. Feels kind of like a milestone, not exactly, but. So anyway, I had a good day yesterday. After eating a big lunch and then stopping at that restaurant and eating a big meal, I did my biggest day and got all the way to the bird's nest shelter. So it was like 23.2. So that's my most miles I've done in a day. And what was better about it was that I felt like I could have even done more. Obviously it was at night and there was rain coming in, so I didn't. But I think that's a really good sign to still be feeling good that late in the day. You know, I did take a really long lunch break there with Tigger where she camped at that shelter, and then I obviously took a pretty good, maybe an hour break when I ate dinner at the restaurant. So, you know, 3 hours of breaks. I started at like 7, finished at about 10, so would have probably been about, you know, 11 to 12 hours of actual hiking time. So pretty excited about that. Very big shout out to I met another British guy last night. I was here after dark at the shelter, and this shelter was a kind of a different shelter. It had been converted or something, so it wasn't kind of set up like the other ones. And I was looking around trying to find a tent spot in the dark, and I'd actually passed the tent sites. There was a little trail, and they were kind of really hard to find back in the woods, but he actually like got out of his hammock, I think, or tent, and came all the way up, put his headlamp on, and came all the way up there just to greet me and help me find the one tent spot that was left at the site. So more kindness, yeah, and more British people. Nice to meet. I think he's hiking with another guy. I think his name's Big Dipper, and the other guy's name's Cinderella. So it's very cool for him to go out of his way to help me like that. So very thankful. So anyway, weather is definitely an issue again today. Kind of different than the last couple of days. It looks like it's a small window of maybe right after, you know, right at lunchtime or a little after, but it looks like a stronger line of storms, possible hail, possible tornadoes, things like that. But there again, it you know, it's kind of one of those situations where it may the whole line may move a little bit north according to the radar. It's kind of hard to tell. But so my goal is, it's about 8 now. I really should have got up and left early, but I hiked so late. I didn't want to try to jump up too early this morning. Everything was kind of wet because it did rain overnight too. So kind of had to dry some things out a little bit. So anyway, there's a wayside at like 11.3. So my goal is to try to get there before the worst of the weather, but just don't know if I can make it or not. Hopefully so. Like I said, if I would have got up a couple hours ago and left, I would have definitely made it, but it is what it is. Like I said, it's still, again, hard to predict what it's going to actually do, so hopefully we'll be okay. We're kind of all talking about it. They're back at the camp, so anyway, back on trail. Day 100. I think I was at mile around 940, 950, somewhere around in there. So I'm looking good to get out of the park tomorrow. Basically 30 miles from Front Royal. So it's just a matter of how I split it up. There's a shelter today at 17 something, so probably at least get there, and that would leave me 13 into town tomorrow. I'll be staying at the Stumble Inn. I got a package there already. So, and then later this morning, when the post office opens here in about an hour at Pearisburg, I'm gonna try to call Tim, the nice gentleman there that's been helping me, see if I can get him on the phone and figure out where I can forward my crushed, very, very, very late box to. So we'll see how that goes. So anyway, good morning again. Day 100. I think I did have some extra scenes you probably saw before this from last night's hike. So a couple of beautiful views. It's kind of dark, so, which is not bad. Like, you think in the dark you can't see views, but it's kind of like a night view of a city or something. It's kind of cool sometimes too. So yeah, it was the pinnacle basically I hiked through after dark. So whew, got a little climbing to start the day. So I will get back with you guys down the trail. Above the clouds again. So beautiful this morning. Very muggy, but still nice and breezy up on the mountain this morning. Definitely tell there's a front moving in. It's going to turn cold afterwards, so you can definitely tell the difference. The showers the last couple of days were like kind of pop-up showers, so there wasn't a lot of wind movement with them during the day. But this one, you can tell it's blowing in kind of fast and furious. But like I said, that also means it won't last very long, so that's kind of a good thing, I think. You learn to account for the weather a little bit better out here. At least I had service early this morning, which is important to be able to kind of know what's going on. Otherwise, you're just kind of hiking in the dark, so to speak. So yeah, hopefully I'll get there. Carrying a light pack, very little food. I had my protein powder and carnation this morning with my last perfect bar. Got a little meat and cheese if I need some protein, and a pack of chicken. And I got a few pistachios and a Power Crunch bar I forgot I had. So it should be fine to go 11 miles on that. So it's actually kind of perfect. You want to run out of food as you get to the next food. Just can't take any chances if I get there and it's closed or something. Gotta always kind of be careful with that. So anyway, moving along through the woods. Oh my gosh, peeps, great news. I talked to Tim at the Pearisburg post office just now, and he is going to bump my box to Front Royal, Virginia. And he said it should be there by Wednesday, which is really good because I'm going to get there tomorrow, which is the day before Wednesday. So hopefully I can get it. I'd really like to not have to zero at Front Royal. So I'm hoping maybe, I'm going to spend the night at the Stumble Inn Tuesday night, tomorrow night. So I'm hopeful that I can maybe get it. I don't know what time it'll come in. Maybe I can hike out later in the day, Wednesday, or who knows, maybe I'll try to slack pack Wednesday if that's a possibility. I don't know. I'm open-minded, but at least I know I'm getting it by Wednesday, which is it was crucial because the emergency meds I had got in the place of those that were lost were going to run out Friday, and I was basically just going to have to go to a doctor, which is just a pain out here to try to do, go to a doctor in a different town, off the trail, got to get shuttled, that's just a pain. So I'll probably still have to do that somewhere down the trail, but at least I'll have more time to kind kind of set it up, you know, before I get to a town. So yeah, super excited. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Tim, so much. Tim is my post office employee of the day, at least for the herd hiker. So like I said, it's pretty awesome that he was able to remember like a month, because that thing's been, it was mailed on the 12th, and today it's like been 5 weeks, that thing, since it's been mailed. And he was able to remember me just randomly walking in there on a Saturday looking for it. He was able to remember to intercept it for me and then called me. I mean, super props to Tim. So anyway, very, very good news, exciting. So hiking along, still cool and breezy, still damp, but I've only seen one other hiker. He was doing the whole Shenandoahs, so he was hiking Sobo. So yeah, he asked me if I'd seen a bear. I asked him if he'd seen a bear, and in both instances, the answer was negative. So we'll see how it goes. Right now, I'm gonna keep on hiking towards some. Got a lot of motivation today, hiking to food, hiking to get out of the weather, possibly. So see what happens. Also hiking kind of towards town, trying to get as many miles, like I said, today as I can. So I'll have a short trip in tomorrow, but knowing I'm gonna have to be there Wednesday at least, kind of puts a little less pressure on me that way. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm excited to stay at the Stumble Inn. It's got just rave reviews. It's a couple of thru hikers that I think hiked in maybe 2018, and just, I mean, rave reviews, like some of the best reviews overall that I've seen on any hostel. So really looking forward to staying there and checking it out. I think it's in the basement of a home or something. So anyway, I'll definitely try to give you guys a little tour and talk about it, of course, when I'm there. Like, you know, I talk about everything. That's kind of what I do. So anyway, yes, good news on the, what a great day. Nothing like finding something you thought you'd never see again. So awesome. Sometimes I forget how far north I've gone. Then I see a sign that says Washington, D.C. is right over there. And the realization is strong. Holy crap, peeps. Things have turned very ominous and very quickly. Just got pounded by a little bit of hail, but whatever it is moving through fast, so I just gotta try to survive it for about a half hour, but it is definitely coming. Just check the radar. I'm about to have to put the phone away, so oh my goodness, here it comes. I'll check back with you guys, and hopefully I'll check back with you guys soon. We'll see. Holy smokes, guys, slacking off now, but I just came through a torrential downpour. I am soaked from head to toe. I got held on just a bit, but the hail was small enough it didn't injure me or anything, thank goodness. So I did come to this little parking lot road crossing that's got like a little map here, so I'm taking a little refuge. Looks like the rain's about done. So yeah, I am soaking wet though, and it's starting to turn kind of cold, but nothing too bad. I've been lucky the last couple of days, so I can't complain too much. Looks like it's clearing in the way and gonna be good the rest of the day. So whew. Definitely gonna try to get to the wayside now, especially might can dry some stuff off in the hand dryers in the bathroom sometimes. But yeah, hopefully I'll walk myself dry too, so we'll see. But yeah, oh my gosh, just come out of the woods over there, and on the left side of the road, got to go back into the woods. On the right side of the road, now it's thunder, and I better check the radar again. Okay, peeps, I'm back on the Appalachian Trail. I survived the storm, so I'll keep my rain jacket on and pack cover on a little while just in case any remnants still stick around and kind of help them dry out a little bit. Other than that, I'm good. Just stopped and got a little bit of water, and I am headed to the wayside. 5.0 miles, so hopefully I'm hoping I got enough. I've already ate like everything except my meat and cheese. Hopefully I can just go there and not need it, but I'm really starting to pick up some hunger, so I may even stop along the way and go ahead and eat that too. So anyway, I'll get back with you and let you know what they have at the wayside. I think it's going to be similar to the one that Tigger and I hit on the first day, which was really good. Not a restaurant exactly, but it had like some sandwich options and some chili dogs, things you could put in the microwave. So yeah, plenty of options. I just need basically some food to get me through the next 24 hours pretty much. So we'll see what I can find. Oh yeah, sun's out now. Definitely looking much better. So this should be good for the rest of the day. Actually, really the next forecast for the next week or so looks pretty solid. Some chances of rain here and there, but nothing crazy, reasonable temperatures, except for Friday and Saturday is going to be hot, but it's going to be clear and sunny at least. But maybe I'll be at a high enough elevation that day or those days that it won't be so bad. But one thing I'm surprised by, I guess you even surprise yourself out here, is I'm really surprised how much I'm liking looking at the flowers. I keep seeing so many new ones and different kinds. I'm trying to take as many pictures as I can, so you'll see those at the end of my videos. But I really do enjoy them. It's funny, Fancy Pants that I had coffee with in town the other day, she showed us the picture of I think a pink lady slipper it was. She was like so excited that she had seen it, and I was like, it seemed cool and stuff, but I didn't realize quite the rarity of it until I have now met several people on trail like with binoculars, like specifically looking for them. They're like, have you seen a pink lady slipper? And I was like, really? That is so interesting, because I just really kind of found out what it was. So I'll keep my eyes open. I think they're very, very hard to find, so I doubt I can find one in the process of hiking. You know, like I said, I saw a gentleman yesterday had them, had binoculars looking for them, so that's probably the way to go. So anyway, yeah, beautiful walk in the woods, a few miles from the wayside. Kind of tickles the knees on this part of the trail. Lots of green. I'm not sure exactly what kind of grass this is. It is pretty, and it's also ticklish. Oh my gosh. Closing in on the wayside, I just stopped and had some conversations with some section hikers and day hikers. All really nice people. Always kind of got some questions for us. Are you a thru hiker? When'd you start? How's it going? Oh my goodness, where are you from? All the good stuff. So met some nice uncle and niece from Texas out here doing the park together, and then another flip-flopper, Gandalf the Gray. He was very nice. He said he was from Maryland. Yeah, very, very cool people out here, always. As you know, I think somebody in my comments labeled it the Find a Jerk contest. Yes, the Find a Jerk contest is still on. I still have not found a jerk on Appalachian Trail. I'm hopeful, but kind of like the bear, I don't know if it's going to happen for me or not. So maybe that's a good question. What will I see first? A bear or a jerk? We shall see. Okay guys, this is Gracie, a thru hiking dog that is now Nobo on the Appalachian Trail. She has had quite the interesting day because she chased a bear into the woods. Even Gracie saw a bear, and I still have not. So Gracie, what was it like? Were you scared? Were you excited? Was it a big bear? Was it a small bear? You're not very excited, are you? Gracie's tired. Oh my gosh. Well, good job, Gracie.
Well, she's tired.
I guess I'm glad you didn't catch it, maybe. Could you? Gracie could probably take a bear. I think Gracie could take a bear. Oh my gosh, peeps. What an interesting time at the wayside. Oh my gosh, there was a lady there telling some really, really interesting stories. There were some nice people there. How about Gracie the dog? She had legit chased a bear down this morning and was just so humble about it. Like, sometimes I get into that as a reporter. I'm trying to ask about a situation and just don't want to talk about it. She's just humble. Chased a bear, no big deal. Just gonna have a nap. So yes, even Gracie has seen a bear, but I have yet to see one. So at least good to know they're kind of out here somewhere. So maybe today will be the day. So anyway, had a tough resupply there at the wayside. They were kind of sold out of everything, like convenient. So they had a lot of backpacking meals, but I dumped my stove. So anyway, so I got creative, and actually the lady at the store working there said I was the first one to do this. But what I did was sorry, I'm walking uphill. Hang on, let me stop. So what I did was I bought an 8-pack of hot dogs and a pack of hot dog buns, and I cooked all of them like 2 by 2 in the microwave, and then put them inside the bun. Something my oldest brother taught me, like the cooked hot dog inside the bun, and then put it back in like the bun wrapper, and like close it up, and it kind of steams them some more, makes the buns real soft. So I about doubled my weight of my pack, but good news, I have 8 hot dogs to eat between today and tomorrow. I also bought a big old bag of chips and some candy and honey bun. Just you can tell when you get somewhere and you're about out of food because you like really overdo it buying food for what amounts to be 24 hours. But I may eat it all. We'll see. Been pretty hungry lately, so. Whew. I also ate a lot while I was there. I ate like 4 breakfast sandwiches because that was kind of all they had. So, and some chips and like a couple of cookies, you know, and a couple of ice cream sandwiches. It's welcome to hiker life, I guess. So anyway, I'm gonna try to hike up this hill. We did have another storm come through while we were there, but thankfully we were under like a pavilion there, so that helped. But right now I am hiking for camp somewhere. There's a shelter like 5 or 6 miles away, which will give me like a 17, 18 mile day. But actually some Sobo section hikers just told me there's a good stealth site that they stayed at last night that's about 8.2 from here, which will get me a little closer to Front Royal, which is my goal. So it's like just past the summit, so I may stealth there. Not real sure. I'm gonna kind of see how I feel. Like I said, it's a good bit of climbing, so I was like I said, I'll just see how I feel. Maybe see what the weather looks like. I don't have service right now. The sun seems to be coming out, but also looks like it's about to storm. I don't know. Mountain weather is so weird. So anyway, I'll get back with you down the trail, let you know where I end up. Like I said, just get as far as I can. Definitely at least to the shelter though. Okay people, to show you just how much I love you, I'm going to walk a full 0.1 off the Appalachian Trail just so you can see the Rattlesnake Point Overlook. Here we go. Also dangerously road walking. I do have my trekking post stuck out to the side as Caitlin goes hiking, taught me, so that I do not get hit. It's quite windy. Ooh, and my pack is heavy. Like I arrived at the wayside with like no water and no food and left with a whole bunch of both. So definitely, I bet I doubled my pack weight probably, like legitimately. Oh my gosh. So let's see what this overlook looks like. See if it's worth the 0.2 round trip walk out of my way. Just to show you guys. So don't say I never did anything for you. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, it is nice. Some nice clouds. Yeah, that's a nice overlook. The clouds are pretty. Yeah, super windy though. Alright, I decided to go ahead and sleep at the shelter tonight. I didn't have that much to gain by going a couple more miles. I'm pretty tired, so it's only like 5 or 5:30 since I had plenty of time. I thought I would hike this little extra down here. You can see my packed way down there. I think this is Hogback Overlook. Really nice view. I might just sit here on this wall for a little while and just kind of take it all in. Definitely hiking the trail is more enjoyable when you get a little better at it. So not that I'm great at it yet, but as y'all know that's been following me the whole time, I'm definitely much improved. At least I'm making it places every day and eating at least fairly good. Oh my gosh, I'll take you down to the little placard. Look at the, oh, this is a nice view. I'm running out of time on seeing a bear, at least in Shenandoah Park. So I was told though that maybe in these valleys you might could see one. So maybe if I hang out here for a little while, I'll have some better luck. So, yeah, so I don't think that tells. Let's see, Shenandoah National Park stunning vistas are the reason many of you are here. Unfortunately, these views are often marred by air pollution. Yeah, looks like that's about air pollution. So anyway, but yeah, I think it's Hogback Overlook, I believe is what it's called. I'll double check when I get back. Ooh, sorry for the wind. Anyway, I'm gonna chill out here for a little while and then head on down to the shelter. Okay guys, I'm hiking towards the shelter where I'm gonna stay the night. I'm gonna meet up with Big Dipper and Cinderella that I've kind of been hiking around today. I think they're staying there as well. So Should be a fun night at the shelter. It's getting kind of late, so I had to stop back there and get some food. I think I had maybe a little low blood sugar, just tired. I don't know if I didn't eat as well today as I did yesterday, mainly because I just didn't have enough food. And then the wayside didn't have as best options like I was hoping for. But I did pack up my hot dogs, so I just ate a couple of those, so that was good. And then I had a big like cookie brownie thing for a little bit of sugar, so should be good. I'll definitely eat again when I get to camp though. So just gonna wrap this episode up here. Another day in Shenandoah without seeing a bear. Everybody's seeing bears. Like I swear, like I think literally there was like a group of us talking today. Everybody had seen a bear on trail except for me. Even Gracie the dog has seen a bear. So anyway, we'll see. Got one more day. Got roughly about 13 miles to the pickup point for the hostel tomorrow. So I got to get with them and kind of see what the logistics are of that. I think they pick up several times a day or something like that. Like I said, I'm gonna stay at the Stumble Inn. Very, very good reviews on Guthooks, so I'm excited about that. And I've got a package there, and I got another package coming to the Front Royal Post Office on Wednesday. So I may have to probably have to stick around because I kind of pick that up when they're open during the daytime. So we'll see how it goes. But more likely I might be off that day. So getting back on Thursday. So anyway, appreciate y'all watching. As always, I will get back with you in the next episode.